r/AskReddit. Redditors who monitor security cameras. What's the most funny embarrassing WTF thing someone has done when they didn't know they were on camera? Working in a jail and saw two stereotypical hardened inmates, face tattoos, gang members, etc., ballroom dancing around the cell with each other. I work as a security guard for a manufacturing company. The funniest thing I have seen is we have saved footage of a kid riding his skateboard on the sidewalk just next to our property and texting at the same time. He ran headfirst into a car turning out of the parking lot. He was fine and it was a good laugh. The most WTF thing I saw was one of our receptionists changed a tampon at her desk. That was a bit odd. I remember at a grocery store I used to work at, this security video circulated of this 50-ish-year-old Polish guy who came in with his wife, excused himself from their shopping to go to the liquor section, where he opened a bottle of vodka, chugged it for a good 5-6 heavy-looking gulps until he literally went to the ground, bottle still in mouth. He got up after a few seconds, hid the open bottle behind some unopened ones, and casually walked back over to his wife. Dude got arrested. Girl at my coin laundromat took a dump in a garbage can. A guy decided to strip down and piss all over the wall of a retail place I used to work at. We later discovered it was an old employee who was angry about getting fired. Worst bit, I had to clean it. Not something someone done, more like what we done to them. About 5 years ago I worked for ADT in England. I used to do maintenance on cameras all over the northeast. One of our sites was a hospital with hundreds of cameras. They had this outdoor camera right outside the main entrance. This particular camera had a windscreen washer built in that you could operate from the control room. Anyway, I was once up checking the camera and decided to bend the water nozzle out over the main entrance. We had some laughs squirting people as they walked into the hospital with water from the control room. We were evil. Edit, a little side story. Our best time was when a taxi driver pulled up and was waiting for a job right outside the entrance. The poor soul had his sunroof open. Every time he'd look away we'd squirt him directly through the roof. He couldn't figure for shit where the water was coming from. Fun times. Ha. Not me, but my brother worked at a Walgreens and the manager kept trying to tape a sign to the automatic door, and whenever he would try the door would keep opening. My brother then went up and pressed the button next to it to stop it from opening. I saw someone pick and eat a booger while outside my house. I have security cameras. Sometimes people who are considering buying a new car go to the dealerships at night or on the weekend so they won't be harassed by an overly pushy salesperson. We can trigger a loud message to be played near those people, alerting them they are being recorded. Most people get scared and leave quickly. It's fun to watch them run to their cars. I've watched a couple hump each other on the couch in the lounge at 2 AM. I watched one guy pace back and forth through 2 rooms and a hallway in a hotel for over an hour on a phone call. Watched someone working out in a hotel. He kept taking breaks and punching an invisible punching bag, circling nothing and imagining he was Rocky. People doing cartwheels down the aisles at car dealerships. I watched an old man slowly wade into the swimming pool at a hotel. He got as far as waist deep and he turned around and immediately got out and left. I have a coworker who called PD and watched as a couple stripped naked and had sex on top of the washers and dryers in an apartment laundry room. There's also this one door at a hotel that locks at 4 PM. But the hallway is busy until 10 PM, so I get to see many disappointed people try to get through over and over again. Mostly we look at boring things over and over again. But people watching is fun. My boss called me in to watch a kid she found sniffing and caressing the girl's socks. Security officer here. One of my supervisors, former assistant manager who got demoted, is constantly getting a body part stuck in the freight elevator doors. One time, I was sitting at the desk, talking to one of my other supervisors, when I saw him lean out the elevator and get his whole body stuck in the doors. I could not stop laughing. He's okay. Once the doors hit something, they opened back up. He looked so bewildered. Also, drunk people doing drunk people shit. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, share and subscribe for more.